How far would you go to keep your child from suffering unless Ohio law changes? A Cincinnati family may have to move to Colorado to help their daughter. The Ohio Rights Group needs 385,000 signatures to put an amendment on the November ballot, letting voters decide whether or not to legalize medical marijuana. But for a number of children, time may be running out.
Hi, Lindsay.
This is 9-year-old Lindsay Sandlin.
A little shaky.
Lindsay is suffering a seizure caused by a life-threatening condition called Dravet syndrome.
Hi. Good morning.
Her first 3 years of life were awful. She had hundreds of seizures. We didn't have a diagnosis for her. And worst of all, she was never happy.
Boo! Is it gone?
Lindsay is a happier child these days, but she's still functionally nonverbal.
You know, in some ways, Lindsay's little brother has already passed her cognitively. He already gets some cause and effect stuff that she still doesn't.
Do you love to dance?
Katie Sandlin and her husband Scott are among the 24 Ohio families with young children supporting the passage of medical marijuana.
He can't hold his own head up. He can't walk, talk, anything. He can't eat on his own.
Several families have already left the state for Colorado, where the drug is legal, including Paula Lyles from Cleveland. They're seeking a strain of cannabis oil called Charlotte's Web that's high in CBD. It helps control seizures, and it's low in THC, the part of the pot plant that causes the high.
We personally know people. I've seen the success.
Take a look at Charlotte Feige. She had lived most of her life in a catatonic state with a feeding tube, suffering 300 seizures a week. After taking Charlotte's Web, the plant named in her honor, she is now talking, eating on her own, and playing for the first time in years. And that's what the Sandlins want for their daughter, a better quality of life.
It's reducing the seizures. It's letting the children cut back on their pharmaceutical medications, letting them be more verbal, more active.
But opponents are concerned the marijuana doesn't go through rigorous testing by the FDA like prescription medication. What happens if the amendment doesn't get on the ballot? What will you do then?
You know, we don't want to pick up and move from Ohio. Our families are here. Lindsay's school is here. We would have to consider it, though.
To go back to the days where we're in the ER at least once a week because of puberty or some other chemical change in our body would be very difficult.
So hope for change is all the Sandlins and several other Ohio families have left.
What a wonderful world.
Well, currently 21 states and the District of Columbia have legalized medical marijuana. The Ohio Rights Group will know by the end of this month if they have enough signatures to get the amendment on the ballot this November.